What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here to do a very interesting stream with friends that I've never ever done before. My 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection stream with friends. So yep, let's get started. I hope you guys are looking forward to this, but I need to address some rules in the live chat. Here we go. Rules: if anyone's screen is making inappropriate background noises, showing inappropriate stuff, spam commenting, arriving too early, playing copyright music, or any of that other unacceptable BS stuff, I'll have to kick them out of the stream or not allow them in at all, and swearing is technically allowed as long as you guys don't do it too much. So now that those rules are out of the way, let me go and provide the link in the live chat for the stream, and the link for the stream is also provided in the description as well. Alright, provide the link a few times for the stream, as well as to let some other friend know to see it, so some other person will also join as well. So yep, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna, of course, what we're gonna start off with Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones on widescreen edition DVD. I'll probably just downsize this to a full screen DVD because the DVD and the Blu-ray set is in widescreen. One of these days I will do that. Well, yes, this maintains the poster art from the VHS. Next up, we have Revenge of the Sith, both on full screen DVD and, of course, widescreen DVD. Because we got no VHS release of Revenge of the Sith in North America, but other parts of the world did get Revenge of the Sith on VHS, but not in America. And I'm doing well, CR Enable. Thanks for asking that question. I'm just showing my 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection in a stream, that because I've never done that before. Yep, both Attack the Clones and Revenge of the Sith look amazing on DVD. I just need to get Phantom Menace on full screen DVD one of these days. Yep, let's hope so. Luckily, I know what I'm doing. And next up, we got the Star Wars bonus material, The Silver Border, because this came from the 2004 DVD box set of the original trilogy in widescreen. But I'm keeping this because it looks cool. Next up, we've got Like Mike. Oh, you haven't? Well, it looks kind of cool to own. If you just want to find it by itself, you can find it in a thrift store, or it's kind of rare on eBay, but if you get that original trilogy box set of Star Wars on regular DVD and widescreen or full screen, it'll come with that cool bonus material DVD. The 2004 set, to be exact. The 2005 one got rid of it altogether. Yep, like Mike starring Lil Bow Wow. It might be expensive on eBay, so be a little careful. But if it's not that expensive, then you can just look on eBay anyway, or Amazon. Oh, you're coming for Clover returns? Okay. Check around your place. Hopefully check first Flick Love returns. But yeah, there's Like Mike the original and the sequel Like Mike 2, Street Ball. Yeah, you guys are all wondering why I might have the discs put upside down so I can watch them in widescreen. Well, this Like Mike never got released on VHS in America, but the original did. Okay. Well, let me just get through this Like Mike 2 DVD really quick, and then I'll add you. Okay. Let me just go ahead and add you Flick Love Returns.
Hey!
Hey, Flick Love Returns. Welcome to the 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection stream on my portion of my side. So, yep, how's your day been going? How's your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was great. My grandparents came over on Thanksgiving and we had mashed
Okay.
potatoes and turkey.
Yeah, you'll never believe my Thanksgiving Flick Love Returns. I had to wait till my mashed potatoes arrived. So I had to have the stuffing as my substitute for with the other main course. Well, with the main course, yes.
Yeah.
So but then on my second personal serving, I did have the mashed potatoes eventually then.
Oh,
And
I'm
see
doing
what?
pretty great, CEO 100 Able.
Yep. Anyway,
No,
next.
we don't watch horror movies. They're way too scary for me to handle.
Anyway, Rebound with Martin Lawrence. Yeah, no horror movies. I don't show those. Unless I like to see it in movies where people are watching scary movies in an actual movie that's not horror. But anyway, there's Rebound with Martin Lawrence. Rebound, I recommend watching this movie. Oh yeah, and I did remember to bring all my Thomas Home Media releases ones that did get distributed by 20th Century Fox, but ones that do have the 20th Century Fox logo on the packaging as well.
Yeah.
As well as one particular Hit Favorites DVD that was the very last one distributed by, one of them distributed by 20th Century Fox that I have. To make it go even longer than that. But anyway, Bushwagged is next with Daniel Stern, who is famous for doing Marv on Home Alone 1 and 2. Yeah, you'll have to watch Bushwagged. Well, yes, a lot of these I'm just showing you Flick Love Returns. You have to watch for yourself.
Yeah.
So none of these I say I'll spoil anything for you because you've never seen these before. None of those basketball comedies or any of that stuff. Yep.
Yeah, I think the only sports comedy that I've seen that was from 20th Century Fox. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but it was The Sandlot.
Oh yes, The Sandlot. I remember having that on VHS, but I got rid of it. But I can always watch the other two if I get that box set on DVD of all the three Sandlots. I'll just give the second and third a try. Yes, I have seen The Sandlots. I mean, I don't know if you've seen The Sandlot, but I have.
Oh, I definitely have.
Okay, I just don't have it yet, but I have seen it, yes, The Sandlot. I just don't own it right now. I just need to give the other two a try, but I obviously like the first one for now, at least, but I'll give the other two a try one of these days. Since you brought up something new. But anyway, now here's Castaway with Tom Hanks. Yep, this film came out in late 2000, and this was this is a 2001 DVD because it came out in very late 2000, Castaway. Yes, we know this was the film that Tom Hanks was working in the year 2000, because in the Toy Story spin-off movie Buzz Lightyear Starkman: The Adventure Begins, he couldn't do the voice of Woody right now.
Yeah, because his brother, Jim, I believe, took over.
Yes, Jim Hanks had to substitute for a little bit. Yeah, and well, because this film was released in the same year. And surprisingly, I know a lot of people say they like other parodies of Castaway besides this version with Tom Hanks. Castaway is a really good movie. I recommend trying this out. It's going to be almost 25 years old soon. Next up to Stuck on You with Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear. I think Greg Kinnear was related to the actor Roy Kinnear who played the Mr. Salt on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Greg Kinnear was probably Roy Kinnear's cousin or brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know this drove me nuts. I couldn't get the Blu-ray off eBay because it was like over $1,000.
Yeah, that's way too much.
And I remember I paid only $1 for this at my personal library place. At a place where some libraries you can buy things rather than renting. And I saw this for only $1, and I was like, this is interesting. I'll get this. Hold on, who's trying to get in? Paramount is trying to get in? I don't know if this is such a good idea. Well, hello, Paramount. You have to check first. I'm serious. You have to be safe.
Yeah. It's best to be safe than sorry, because...
Yes. But yeah, I was saying about Greg Kinnear. I don't think he's related to Roy Kinnear, who played the Roy Kinnear actor who's been gone since the 80s, because he passed away in the 80s. Because if he's not related, then I guess Roy and Greg Kinnear are not really siblings or cousins.
Right. Roy Kinnear passed away in 1988.
Well, I know you have your parents and your brother and sister, but you have to see if they're not going to make so much noise. Because I don't think that's just such a good idea if you got two siblings in your house and your parents. That's going to be bad, almost. Because if any of your siblings are below the age of 3, I cannot allow that at all. And yeah, you said Roy Kinnear passed away in 1988, but Greg Kinnear still lives. I think Greg Kinnear still is living.
Yeah.
I know I can understand those ages, but
Oh, he is still here. Greg Kinnear is.
oh, he says, "Good to see you again." Flickler returns. CR Enable says to you, "Good to see you again. It's great when all of us can discuss different things together." Yeah,
Yes, it is.
this is what we're doing right now. We're discussing that Greg Kinnear, who might be Roy Kinnear's cousin or brother. That Kinnear person is still living, but Roy Kinnear's not around anymore. But Greg Kinnear is still living at whatever age he still lives at. Yes, it looks. You don't remember hearing of. Well, you can always watch it through DVD, or you can watch it. I think Disney Plus might have this movie, but if not, just get it on DVD. CR Enable. It's just don't buy the Blu-ray. Like I told Flickler Returns, it was listed for over this much money on eBay. So best to get the DVD for like, because like when DVDs first came out brand new back in the day, like in the late '90s, they were like $20 to $30, I believe. Like when the very first release of the movie on DVD came out. It's all right. I've done that. Maybe I've done that on accident, but anyway, Stuck on You. Yeah, I recommend watching it. Yeah. And Matt Damon still lives, which is good.
Yes.
All right. On to the widescreen edition DVD of The Day After Tomorrow, which I don't even know when to watch. Nobody knows when to even watch this movie, honestly. The Day After Tomorrow.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of a quote. That kind of reminds me of a quote from SpongeBob. What? Day after tomorrow? No. I have a performance tomorrow. I can't stay stuck to that yellow freak.
Oh, yeah, Squid Bob Tentacle Pants. And why is he putting up axes? Stop it, Paramount. Can you please not do that, Paramount? That's really inappropriate. Well, that's it. Because I know there's some movies that they do use axes, but that's just not appropriate to show in the private chat, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there are movies that I can get used to when people are using axes, but you just can't. I don't like seeing those in chat things at all. He came at. That's just a. It was just a dream. It was nothing true. It was. Well, it is available to watch somewhere. CO Enable The Day After Tomorrow. It's free to watch anywhere. Depending on what streaming service you have, you can watch it somewhere. I don't think this got released on Disney Plus because, like we said, yes, Disney owns the rights to Fox. It's called 20th Century Studios.
Yep.
But yeah, I know you'll probably get this DVD of The Day After Tomorrow, Flickler Returns, because I don't think this got a Blu-ray and DVD together. I'm pretty sure this got DVD on the same time as the VHS, and the Blu-ray came after that. Yeah, and of course, like I know some portions of the Squid Bob Tentacle Pants when Squidward says, "It's no use, Sandy. We're still the same."
And then Sandy, he goes, "That's a darn shame."
And then you said the same of Squidward earlier, yes. Well, already, but yeah, The Day After Tomorrow, I recommend trying it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice lenticular slipcover because I got the widescreen DVD, but I will get the full screen DVD. Because, well, the VHS can be found anywhere. What's going on in the private chat? Well, that's a good quote. Yeah, it's just a fan-made quote. Yeah, I will admit that's a good quote. But anyway, yeah, The Day After Tomorrow, I recommend getting the DVD, but I'll show the Blu-ray later on. Yep, here's the Garfield Fairy Tale Collection.
Yeah. And I'm not going to even bother showing Garfield the movie, because since you already have the 4-movie collection.
Yeah, and of course, like with the Simpsons sets, I have seasons 1, 4, and 5, and you'll just show 2 and 3.
No.
No, I was the 90s, 1998.
I was born in 2000.
I do have a brother who was born in the 1980s Paramount, but he was born at the end of the 1980s. One of my personal oldest brothers. Yes, one of my personal oldest brothers was born at the end of the 80s. You were born in the 50s? Well, I might have had some of my family members born in the 50s. Well, I mean, I had some people born in the 50s of my family. Some of them. But anyway, Garfield Four Tail Collection. Yeah. I recommend trying. Well, you've tried the original Garfield live action, the movie,
Yeah.
but not Garfield: A Tale of Two Kittens. And these two CGI animated Garfield movies.
I might give those a watch sometime.
You have to get the 4-movie pack like me. Alright. Next up to Napoleon Dynamite. It's on the widescreen side because I put it upside down. But even though there's a Blu-ray set of this, I would like to hunt down one of these days. It's got two different John actors in here. There's John Heater, and then there's John Greaves. Grives. I think it's saying Grives. It's like kind of saying fries, but it's called Grives.
Yeah. You know,
also,
John Heater, there's an actor with a similar name called John Ritter.
Yeah, but this movie came out after John Ritter's death. Oh yes, I heard about that. I may give that a watch, but I'm thinking of seeing Zootopia 2 first because I remember liking the original Zootopia. But maybe I'll try the new SpongeBob movie. We'll see. That'll come to my maybe list. But anyway, yeah, Napoleon Dynamite, you'll probably have to get just the DVD. The reasons why I think you should just get the DVD in my personal opinion, I recommend you just get the DVD is because, well, I think just not only because the VHS is rare, because I think you'll like having like a flipper DVD where you can choose between widescreen and full screen for this DVD copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it even has Aaron Rule in there as well. Next up, last movie from 20th Century Fox, except one of them's a musical. I would say this: Anastasia. I watched this movie, Anastasia, not Bartok the Magnificent yet. I do like this see-through light blue DVD case that holds 2 discs. Good thing I'm keeping this Family Fun Edition DVD because not only because it's got like 2 discs inside, but I like these see-through blue DVD cases that have 2 disc holders.
Yeah.
But yeah, Anastasia, I do recommend watching it. Flick Love Returns. But you can get either DVD version of Anastasia. I don't think it matters which version you pick out because it's got the same movie included still. Next up, we've got The Rocker with Rainn Wilson. Yep. I know this isn't a Blockbuster rental case, kind of like one of my other DVDs was, but I showed one of my other previous streams was the full screen edition DVD of Mr. Deeds. This is now another DVD I own in a Blockbuster case, the DVD version of Rocker. And yes, one of my personal brothers told me, Flick Love Returns, to not sell this. Well, I'm glad my brother gave me this DVD, which is thankful because I like to own this in a Blockbuster case anyway. Because just to own saying that nobody's got Blockbusters in their personal states anymore. But some people, one particular state does have a Blockbuster still open still. But our personal states, absolutely not. Because, well, I think the reasons why, because I think they were having trouble with their businesses. That's why they shut down.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Rocker, I recommend trying it out. Now I'll show the free Simpsons first, fourth, and fifth seasons, as well as the movie in full screen DVD. Here's first season. And skipping ahead to the fourth season, because I didn't get the other seasons between first and fourth. And last season for now is fifth season. And of course, the movie, Simpsons movie. Because, well, not only did this movie come out in 2007 in between some particular seasons of The Simpsons, because this movie was in 2007, The Simpsons movie, but I guess between the 19th and 20th season, or I could be wrong. I don't know which seasons this movie takes place in between.
I'm gonna say probably between the 18th and 19th season.
Okay, I was really far off, but I know when this movie came out in 2007. But I'm pretty sure when this movie came out in the summer of 2007, I'm pretty sure they were still on season 37 of Sesame Street at the time when Abby Cadabby first came to the Sesame Street set. Or this movie came out, well, before season 38 of Sesame Street. Because this movie released theatrically in July 2007, but I'm pretty sure this DVD came out late 2007, so that was when season 38 of Sesame Street was still airing.
Well, season 38 started in August 2007, so that was just a month before season 38 began when this was released in theaters.
Well, when this DVD came out, I'm pretty sure they were either still making new episodes of season 38 or season 38 finished and they just reran season 38. Let's see. Yep. Well, I forgot to mention Anastasia was in 1997. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Who's trying to get in? Home Alone's trying to get in. I don't know if this is such a good idea. Please check around your place. But anyway, Simpsons movie. I know. I'm pretty sure you don't have this movie, but I understand, but please be more friendly, please. I'm just trying to tell you to please be more cautious. I'm trying to take this a little bit easy on this stream. But anyway, Simpsons movie, everyone should have it. I don't care if it's full screen or widescreen. But I'm not sure which season box set of The Simpsons was the first one to be in widescreen. That is a good quote from the original Home Alone, because that movie already turned 35. I don't know if Disney or 20th Century Studios will re-release it on 4K again for the 35th anniversary. That's beyond me. That is a... Well, Home Alone YouTuber in the private chat, that is, the quote from the... After the pizza accident happened, yes. Whoops. Oops. Yeah, another one when Kevin's just stomping on the carpet upstairs. he says he thinks his family's sick. Well, speaking of that, I'm almost gonna get to the Home Alone collection. But anyways, yeah, Simpsons movie, yes, I recommend it. But like I said, Flicker Returns. I'm not sure which season box set of The Simpsons was the first one to go in widescreen because I'm pretty sure they kept doing full screen for the seasons of The Simpsons.
Yeah, you could be right.
Because I'm not sure because like the first seasons sets I have, they say they're in full screen. So I think around. Well, I'll have to look that up later. But anyway, Simpsons movie, everyone has to own that. All right, now on to ID4 Independence Day. It does have Will Smith in there. But yeah. It does have Will Smith in ID4 Independence Day. This is way better than that god-awful 2016 Independence Day Resurgence.
Yeah.
Don't ever get that DVD of ID4 Independence Day Resurgence Flip Club Returns, but get this original one from 96.
Yeah. The original is always better.
Yeah, you don't have to get the same DVD copy I have. Oh, yes. Yep, that's the one when Kevin does... He gets the burglars, hits the wall of his house when he cuts the rope, yes. And they fall to the ground, yep. We know that quote, yep.
Oh.
Well, at least he's doing some good quotes. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with what he's saying at the impressions from the movies. But anyway, ID4 Independence Day, the original from 96, definitely worth adding to. But you don't have to get the same DVD copy I have. Flip Club Returns, this 2-page, 2-disc DVD and a 2-disc page gray stylish DVD case. Kind of like some Disney DVDs on regular DVD. Coming up, like the Toy Story 2 movies. Well, the Toy Story and Toy Story 2 on regular DVD, the 2-movie pack on regular DVD comes in a 2-page white 2-disc DVD case. Whereas the Ultimate Collector's Edition of a regular DVD of A Bug's Life comes in an ordinary black case. But I like this gray style case, that's why I picked it out. Because I like to have different color DVD cases. Kind of like I brought up with that Anastasia DVD earlier. But yeah, ID4 Independence Day. Some people say they like to watch this on the actual Independence Day holiday.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's called 4th of July, and this is called ID4, and it's called Independence Day. I'm surprised they named it after the holiday of the 4th of July, which is called Independence Day. They made it into a movie.
Wow.
But some people say they don't really like Independence Day because some people say they hate the parts when the aliens gave them the creeps. That's reasons why people don't. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the Aliens films that are also by 20th Century Fox. Flip Club Returns, the Aliens movies. They're also by 20th Century Fox, the Aliens movies.
No, I have not seen those.
Okay, well, those are technically by 20th Century Fox as well as this movie. Yep, that's the quote. I think that's towards the end of the battle when Kevin rushes to another door, into another door of another house next door. But yeah, that's the end of ID4 Independence Day. Well, since he is doing those Home Alone impressions very well, here is the Home Alone 5 movie collection. But now I'll say this already, since it's the anniversary already passed 13 days ago. Happy already 35th anniversary to the original Home Alone from 1990.
Yeah. And speaking of which, Christmas is also around the corner.
Yep. That's also appropriate, yeah, because this month is already coming to an end, so appropriate to show this.
Yeah. My parents haven't really put up a tree yet, but we will put a tree up at some point.
Yeah, I'm going to get my personal Christmas tree set up eventually soon. it takes time to get everyone's personal Christmas tree set up. Yeah, I just know some best yeah, there's like one. I know the one fourth wall break. Well, there's technically one and a half because, like, when the first one, when Kevin's looking directly at the audience and he's worried, he's saying he made his family disappear, but then he's all happy after he hears flashbacks of his siblings saying these from earlier in the movie. He's all happy that he doesn't have to. That he likes being in the house all by himself. He looks at the audience, telling them, saying, "I made my family disappear." Or like this other one later when he goes screaming back to the house because he screamed at Old Man Marley because when he got too close to him, and he ran away back into the house screaming, and he hid under his pillows. Yep, that's when Old Man Marley is actually on Kevin's side, and he smacked the shit out of those burglars. And I apologize for the language.
That's
he smacked
right.
the living. Yeah, but this has been going on forever, so I guess it doesn't really matter because it's been going on for 36 minutes already. I know, but he smacked the hell out of them, Old Man Marley, with his shovel. He whacked Marv, and then he whacked Harry in the head, and then and then he helped Kevin get back home. Yeah, the cops came out and they took the burglars. They took the wet they're now known as the Wet Bandits in the original Home Alone, but then and then the cops took them to jail, but then for some reason they broke out of jail during the storm sequence in the second Home Alone. But I know I brought this before, Flick Love Returns. I'll say this since we've been going on for a while. Yes, my sister-in-law does not want to watch Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. I think she told me her personal reasons, all because of the one cameo of Donald Trump. But this movie was in late 1992, so this was back
before he became president.
Our current personal president of the U.S., but this was just back when he was just an ordinary resident, Donald Trump. So I don't know what's the deal of them complaining over the Donald Trump cameo getting in the way. But
I have not seen those films, but if I were to watch them, if I saw that cameo, I wouldn't be bothered by it.
Because you'll just say, yeah, because it's just filmed. Because Donald Trump was just starring as himself. It's kind of like with the Universal 1994 movie, The Little Rascals. Donald Trump, I think, starred as himself. Yes, it does look. It looks good this Christmas DVD. Flick, see, or unable. I'm telling him, Flick Love Returns on the live. Yeah, you should get the 5-movie pack, See or Unable, on DVD. Yeah, but in the second Home Alone, I know that when the Wet Bandits get arrested again, they're now known as the Sticky Bandits. Yes, it's the Home Alone 5-movie series, See or Unable. It's been the original's already 35 years old. Or like this other fourth wall break when Kevin says when he's in another airport that is not going to Florida, he went on the wrong flight to New York City. Kind of like when Kevin took the wrong gate to the wrong flight, Flick Love Returns. It's kind of like you've seen the Thomas and the Magic Railroad movie, correct?
Yes, I have.
It's kind of similar to how when Lily's being so dumb and she just asks the dog Mutt for directions to the train instead of just asking the guy on the platform where the train to Muffle Mountain is.
Yeah.
That's how she... Well, in this one, Kevin actually runs after somebody who looks like his dad, and he actually ran into this lady at the gate, but luckily he said sorry to her, and she said it was okay. Yeah, like, even though when you're trying to rush to get to your flight, you should be following your family instead of just wasting time. You should be, like, rushing after them quickly to get to the gate. And that's what Kevin was doing. He was messing around, trying to change the batteries in his tape recorder.
And really, you should not really be doing what Kevin was doing, because
I don't do that
for what Kevin did.
I didn't do that when I was taking my personal flight trips to the personal state of somewhere of another state. I would just get to the gate immediately, and if I was lost, I would ask a security guard for help.
Yeah.
But the fourth wall break that Kevin does in the sequel Home Alone 2, when he makes the worried look when he says, "My family's in Florida and I'm in New York," but then he's all happy that he doesn't have to go to a different state with his family. But then he, of course, claims this: "My family is in Florida and I'm in New York." And of course, yes, Tim Curry's in here.
Yes.
Yes, he was the Forte guy in Beauty and the Beast and Enchanted Christmas.
Oh, he was also in the original Annie film from the early 1980s, from 1982.
That came 10 years before. The original Annie was 10 years before this.
Yeah.
So we don't know if Tim Curry's going to still act, because Tim Curry is probably having some struggling with his personal stuff right now. So
yeah. Only time will tell when he comes back to acting or not.
He's probably retired from acting, because I think because people with disabilities are probably not able to act very well. With personal disabilities, people cannot probably come back to act anymore. Even though Macaulay Culkin could still act, because even though he's like a specific age. And yeah, I do also know that this toy store in Home Alone 2 Flickla Returns, there was a train set, but it wasn't Thomas, but there was a train set in this toy store called Duncan's Toy Chest.
Duncan's Toy Chest?
Yeah, it's like a big toy store that's got like many different things. There's dollhouses, there's even like cool things that the cashier gave Kevin this really cool gift that was a freebie to give him. Well, like the burglars were hiding in the dollhouses. There was a train set running on display, but it wasn't Thomas. But it was an ordinary train set, I will admit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, in the portion, the owner asks Kevin. He gives him a cool freebie from the cash register. He says, "Take these 2 turtle doves, which are a sign of friendship." Basically, he holds one and he gives it to a very special friend. And they say if they both hold them, they'll always be friends forever. Oh. Even though people can... Yeah.
And that reference was actually a reference to the song The 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, the turtle... Well, he gives him the turtle doves. Yeah, 2 turtle doves, which is the lyrics to the portion of the song The 12 Days of Christmas. But like the owner gives him 2 turtle doves to Kevin to say what he holds one and the very special friend holds another, shows a sign of friendship. Like I know when he first encounters the pigeon lady, but then he grows to like her later. But first, he says sick, and then he screams frightened because he was stuck. He tried to run away, but he was stuck. But then, he kept screaming and very loud, but then all of a sudden he covered his eyes, and then but some reason the pigeon lady was being kind to him. What other quote did he say in the private chat? Oh yeah, he throws the brick at Marv, and then Harry says, "How many fingers am I holding up?" And he holds up. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. And I know, like when the burglars were hiding in Duncan's Toy Chest, even if it shut down for the holiday, but Kevin did throw a rock at the window to stop them. He just wanted to stop the thieves. But luckily there was sent an apology letter at the end of the movie to tell he apologized to Duncan for breaking his window because he just had to catch the bad guys.
Yeah. And between those films, I'd only watch the first two films. Nothing after the second.
Yeah, everything of the third through the fifth is just crappy, awful, just baloney BS, and I do not want to try risking it again. Even though there's one actor I do like, despite I don't like Home Alone 3, there's Alex D. Linz, yeah. I like the actor, but I just don't like Home Alone 3. I'm surprised Alex D. Linz, who plays the Alex kid in Home Alone 3, is the same Alex actor.
Wow.
Yeah, just like how... Yeah, I showed with Napoleon Dynamite earlier, there were two different John actors to play different characters of Napoleon Dynamite. I think it's one of his friends. I think so. No, well, I lost track, but anyway. Yes, this Home Alone 5 movie collection I recommend buying for Clover Returns, but you can always stay away from the other crappy 3. Yeah, when Marv is all dazed, he's trying to get back up when he got whacked on the forehead by a brick so much, and he got this big mark on his forehead.
Well,
This is
yeah.
I don't throw bricks at people in real life. No.
Yeah, that would really hurt. That kind of reminds me of when, like in the episode Monster Fred, when Fred Flintstone accidentally gets hit in the head with a bowling ball.
Yeah. But anyway, the Home Alone 5 movie pack's done. Now here comes the next stack. I might have to do some adjustments here. All right. Now onto the Blu-rays I have. Oh yeah, that quote, Home Alone YouTuber. At least you're doing some nice quotes, yeah. Yeah, his hat went missing when it caught on fire when he pulled this kind of rope, and then it was different from the first Home Alone, but then he started screaming a few seconds after that when he caught his hat caught on fire. Whereas in the first Home Alone, he started screaming right away as soon as it started burning him.
Yeah.
That's one little difference from the first and the second. But anyway, here's the Sound of Music. R.I.P. Christopher Plummer.
Yes.
But Julie Andrews, Julie Andrews still lives.
Yes.
I mean, she was the perfect age to play Maria. Julie Andrews to play Maria in this movie when it first originally came out, and this movie just recently got released on 4K. The Sound of Music.
Yeah, just in time for the 60th.
65th. Yeah, 65th. Or 60th, yes. Or 60th. Yeah, 60th. Yep, it's 1965, yeah. Yes, the 60th anniversary already was. Yeah. Yeah. All the songs of this movie, Flick Clover Returns, I'm surprised when they play the music on the radio during the Christmas season. In my personal workplace, Flick Clover Returns, they play this song a few of my favorite things, like when there's a bad thunderstorm and Maria keeps the children safe and they all cuddle in the bedroom all safely from the storm.
Yeah, and apparently I found that Sesame Street even parodied that song called "These Are a Few of My Grouchiest, Bleckiest, Yuckiest Things," sung by Oscar and Grangetta the Grouches.
Oh my god, that's something to bring up. But of course, I know a lot of people like the Do Re Mi song, or when they sing the when they do the thing from Do Re Mi to like just like how the Do Re Mi birds in Dragon Tales sing the Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do, but the children in Maria are singing it during their picnic, and like when I think like on this portion of the song they say tea a tea with jam and bread, and then they go back to dough again. Basically, goes that'll bring us back to You've seen The Sound of Music like a few times or just once.
I haven't seen that film at all, but I've heard a couple songs from the film.
Oh man, they're amazing. There's also the So Long Farewell song, which is played twice in the movie. Because if you have the split 2-part VHS copy back in the day, Flick Returns, they played the one version on the part 1 VHS, and on the second part they played the second version with Von Trapp and Maria. Because some of my siblings say that they don't like the portion of the movie. Like they said the movie started to get boring after Captain Von Trapp and Maria got married. And now Maria's now the new adoptive mother of the Von Trapp 7 children. But in all honest opinion, I mean, that's great because the kids could use another mother.
Yeah, I'll have to go watch that film sometime, and I'll let you know what I think of the scene.
Oh, well, that scene rather, but for the scene, yes, but you'll like the whole rest of the movie, yes.
Yes.
I think he did the O when Kevin slipped on the ice because he was running away from the or no, I think it was I think when Kevin said Merry Christmas and then they say go up.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, The Sound of Music. Oh yeah, of course, like there's a puppet song that I actually kind of enjoyed. So I didn't used to not like that song back in the day. Flick Returns, The Lonely Gother, where they use puppet strings on these characters of a puppet show.
Yeah.
Sometimes they use puppets where they animatronic their mouths, but sometimes they'll just use puppets where they just move their bodies without opening their mouths.
Yeah, and The Sound of Music is one of several films that did not get a sequel.
Well, I know that because some of the cast have already been gone by the point, so that there's no reason to make another a sequel to this. Even though there is a live performance of this movie, I think. But anyways, yeah. Now on to Star Wars, of course, the best trilogy of Star Wars, the original trilogy. Yep, it is the best classic movie with fun songs here on Able. I'm not even paying attention. Yep, the original trilogy of Star Wars with 4, 5, and 6 all together in one set. You could get this Blu-ray set if you wanted to, Flick Returns, since I know you have. Since I know you'll show one particular Star Wars DVD that you have when you show your things.
Yeah, but before I show my things, and after you're done with the Blu-rays and stuff, maybe you can show off your Thomas releases from 20th Century Fox before.
Oh, yes. Yes, I gotta do those first of all, obviously. That's why I said it earlier on the stream, but that's okay. I did say yes, I'll show my Thomas Home Media Collection releases after I showed just the ones that aren't Thomas, because Thomas barely got 20th Century Fox releases.
Yeah.
But yeah, the original trilogy of Star Wars on Blu-ray, Flick Returns. I recommend getting this Blu-ray set, Flick Returns. That's got all the 3 Star Warses in one, because you can have a somewhat big Blu-ray collection like me. There's also the prequel trilogy that comes like this style too, but it has Yoda instead of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, Carrie Fisher, James Earl Jones, David Prowse, and Alec Guinness, who has been Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, you've seen all these Star Wars films from beginning to end on a marathon once before. One change you'll probably... Well, I really don't know if I should tell you this or not, but I really think I could, since you've seen all of them all before. You've seen all of these original trilogy of Star Wars episodes before. Well, I guess I could tell you what it is. Flicker Returns. The one people thinking that they did not like at the end of Return of the Jedi is that they changed the one thing of Anakin's Force Ghost that looked like after Darth Vader's redemption. They used Hayden Christensen to look as the familiar Anakin after Darth Vader's farewell.
Yeah.
They replaced Sebastian Shaw with Hayden Christensen because I guess in these cuts they wanted to connect it to the prequel trilogy of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Even though they're filmed differently, the Star Wars prequels and the originals, they're filmed differently. But yeah, I don't think you have a version of the Return of the Jedi on physical media where they use the familiar Sebastian Shaw as Anakin Skywalker instead of the Blu-ray cuts where they used Hayden Christensen to do the familiar Anakin.
I've seen films 4 through 6 in a marathon on DVD.
Okay. Well, okay. But if you don't have any of these physically, which I'm playing with my personal pen stylus, with my phone stylus, my personal pen stylus on my phone, if you get Return of the Jedi on any of the disc-based formats, Flicker Returns, especially if don't go near the 2006 one, but on the 2004, 06, and 2008 versions and these Blu-ray versions, they'll have Hayden Christensen be Anakin's Force Ghost after his redemption from Darth Vader. But if you have the original, if you have the older VHS copies, they have Sebastian Shaw doing Anakin instead. But at least we know Frank Oz is still living, and hello Dan Sobel 1812. Nice to see you chatting in the live chat. And yes, Sierra Enable, another Star Wars 20th Century Fox movie release. That's cool. You have the Blu-ray trilogy of the original Star Wars trilogy. So do I.
Yeah, the only Star Wars thing I have on DVD is Attack of the Clones, but
yeah. But anyway, yeah, the original trilogy on Blu-ray. I recommend getting this Blu-ray set. Flicker Returns. I'm actually going to recommend this Blu-ray set of the original trilogy, so you can have them all together. And I know, yes, you'll probably have to get used to the end of Return of the Jedi with using Hayden Christensen, but for some reason in the credits they still credit Sebastian Shaw despite he passed away already. They said to replace it with Hayden Christensen. Oh, and hello, Marissa, the Anime Girl 2025. Nice to see you chatting and saying hello as well. Hello to you as well. But yeah, the original trilogy of Star Wars, I recommend this Blu-ray set with all of them together. I do not recommend this. Don't get the steelbooks of them separately or the 4Ks of them separately because you need a DVD to watch these. But this Blu-ray set of them all together, definitely worth a recommend to the collection. And also as well get the prequels on Blu-ray together with they come with DVDs too.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually going to hunt down one of these days. Now here's Lego Star Wars The Padawan Menace. Yep. I brought this before. Yes, I remember watching through this once, and should I say, do I recommend this or do I not recommend this? Because I do remember this one part that pissed me off, which I'm not going to explain because you'll have to watch this for yourself. Flicker Returns.
Yeah.
But even though I like Star Wars and I like Lego together, I like them both. I would say I want to keep this for my collection because I grew up with Lego and I like Star Wars. I'm still a Star Wars lover, so I guess I will say I want to keep this for my collection, despite I watched it once. Despite I don't like it now, but I still own it because I like Star Wars anyway. Anyways, Dodgeball.
Yeah, as mentioned before, don't play Dodgeball because that is a very dangerous sport.
No, but it's fun. You could always go out to watch people play dodgeball if there's an exhibition holding those tournaments.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch dodgeball, but just don't play. And yes, and if I brought this up before, in this portion of the iCarly iTwins episode, Spencer, played by Jerry Trainer, told Freddie, don't ever play dodgeball naked.
Yes.
That's even more dangerous. Don't ever do that, play dodgeball naked.
And I might have brought this up before, but there was a scene in the SpongeBob episode, Sing a Song of Patrick, where Patrick reads the poem, he eats the paper afterwards, burps, the gym person says, how many times do we have to tell you, this is gym class? And then he gets pelted. Patrick gets pelted by dodgeballs afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course this dodgeball movie with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller, I recommend watching it. Well, you'll have to get the DVD, just the DVD Flip Returns, but you can get the VHS. I don't think it's that rare to find the VHS, because you just gotta look it up, the movie, and then just search VHS.
Yeah.
So, well, of course, if you're gonna get it on VHS and DVD Dodgeball, this movie, if you don't want to have too many full screen versions, get the widescreen DVD and the VHS, of course. Because I know you like to have one different aspect ratio on different formats.
Yeah.
Because I always like to get the widescreen versions better, but there's a chance I just own the full screen version anyway. Even if it's got the same stuff as the widescreen version. Yeah, Dodgeball, I recommend this sports comedy. Next up, we've got Porky's. All right, next up, Big with Tom Hanks. Another Tom Hanks movie I'm showing by 20th Century Fox, but this time it's Big with Josh, played by Tom Hanks. And have I brought this up before, how this one scene, I had to fortunately let it play through Flick Returns when I had this on VHS, of Josh's baby brother crying throughout the middle of the night because there was a bad thunderstorm. But it gives the impression of not only babies having fears of thunderstorms, but dogs too, because this movie came out 17 years before the book adaptation because of When Dixie movie came out.
Yeah. And
Jake Martin's here. Yes, he's coming. Okay, Jake Martin, when you come in, check to make sure that there's nothing around bothering you around your house, and make sure you'll just show your 20th Century Fox Home Media releases in the piles without pulling them out. That's something new. I'm asking Jake Martin for both things. Two of these things. Okay. So we just do. If I can figure that out. Okay, nothing's bothering you. Okay. And when you get your 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection releases out, Jake Martin, please just show them in piles. When I'm done with showing mine, when you get your piles out, just show them without pulling them out of the piles. All right. I'll add them right now. And right. Oops. Whoops. Oh, it's this one. Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, Jake Martin. Welcome to the stream showing 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection releases. A different kind of movie company I've never done before in a collection before. 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection releases.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one. Yep. Right now I'm showing my stuff. Yep, I'm showing my stuff. I'm on the big Blu-ray. Yeah. Yep, how was your Thanksgiving, Jake Barton? Great?
Oh, it was fine. And yes, I got play around Toby, so
Oh,
if I
yes. That's the...
could play, I'm trying to. I think I got it. Hi there. You
Yep,
can hear his
Toby.
bell since season 1.
Yeah, that's his season 1. And, oh, Seymour Abel saying hello to you, Jake Barton. He's asking how you're doing.
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, CEO 100 Abel.
Yep. All right, Mrs. Doubtfire, Flip of Returns does not have that quite yet. And I don't know if you have Mrs. Doubtfire at all, Jake Barton.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. I just don't have that VHS yet, but I'll hunt it down. Luckily, I know it's found everywhere, and I know you have some of the movies that I have. There's one right there that I don't have yet. I remember having before, but I just don't have it right now. The Sandlot.
And I used to have the DVD of it as well.
Yep. This is Doubtfire, the first film appearance of Mara Wilson. Yep, the film debut of Mara Wilson.
Yep.
But strangely, Magic Railroad was Mara Wilson's last film she did.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like... But at least Robin Williams still went to still do movie acting until his passing in 2014. Robin Williams still acted.
Yeah. That was
Also
11 years and 3 months ago.
11 years, 3 months. So summer in 2014 was Robin Williams' death because he committed his own suicide. It was his own fault for committing suicide.
Yeah. That is one thing I would strongly advise against.
CEO 100 Able says those 26 box VHS tapes look good. Oh, thank you, CEO 100 Able.
Yeah. Anyway, here's That Thing You Do with Tom Hanks. I think both of you guys don't have this movie yet.
Nope.
Not me.
I recommend trying it, both of you guys. It's an amazing movie. That Thing You Do with Tom Hanks. Another Tom Hanks movie I'm showing. Yes. I have a couple of Tom Hanks by 20th Century Fox movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's That Thing You Do, the Blu-ray version. I'll get the DVD one of these days. Here's the Blu-ray version of The Day After Tomorrow. Yeah. And I know Jake Barton doesn't care if he gets the widescreen or full screen DVD of The Day After Tomorrow, and even though the DVD's found everywhere, Kanika brought this up with other movies I told them before. Yeah. Yep, there's the Blu-ray version of The Day After Tomorrow, and then here's the Night at the Museum 3-movie pack on Blu-ray, which this can be found on plain DVD for both of you guys to find. Because I don't think they released a Blu-ray set, a Blu-ray and DVD set of these. I think just Blu-ray only of these. But I'm sure there's a DVD set you can find with all 3 of them. JTL. I don't know if this is such a good idea, JTL. I really don't think this is... I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Yeah, it's better to play it safe and smart than to be sorry.
Because this is why I have to check before it's okay. What are you? ST Stubbs? What are you even talking about?
Stubbs? What on earth?
What does that even mean? You're confused.
You're confusing us. I have no clue what he's talking about.
Home Alone? Oh, yes, I have Home Alone.
Yes, Home Alone. I have that too on DVD, but Jake Warren doesn't have the 5-movie pack on DVD yet. Or just get the four. No. Get the 5th one on DVD or 4th on. Well, the 4th one's on VHS. Yes.
Yes. I only have Home Alone 1, 2, and 3. I'm still missing 4 on VHS and the 5th one on DVD. So
the 5th one's horrible. No, I don't want to hear about horror movies.
Mm,
No, I don't have any horror movies by 20th Century Fox. I don't want to, even though I showed the ID4 Independence Day movie. That I know those have aliens in them, but I wasn't traumatized by the alien parts in the Independence Day movie. Yeah. But anyways, another
Is
one.
he sending? What about horror movies and emojis, axe and a knife? What on earth?
Well, there are some. Hold.
He- Knock it off, JTL.
Well, there are some movies where I could get used to them where they use knives and axes. Well, in some Christmas movies they do use axes. Yes, there is a particular movie I will show that does have them using an axe. I think. Tell them.
Excuse me?
It's like, excuse me, as what Lois would say in the 2000 20th Century Fox live action sitcom Malcolm in the Middle, when she says to her son Francis, "Excuse me." But anyway, Juno's next. Yep, Juno. And next up, Gulliver's Travels. Yep, I brought this up. Flick Love Returns. That in this one scene, Gulliver played by Jack Black. Yes, I brought this up. I brought this up. The portion of the Guitar Hero tutorial. Flick Love Returns. Gulliver, played by Jack Black, is playing Guitar Hero 3 in his office in the mailroom. I know this will probably give Jake Martin a cool vibe. Despite he doesn't play the guitar controller video games like me, he'll probably get a taste of the scene of the movie, Gulliver's Travels. This version, to be exact. Lady the Magic Railroad is entered. I don't know if this is such a good idea to add you. You need to play cautiously, Lay the what's it called? Or whatever it's... Well, yes, you're new, but you'll have to take a look around and see if it's good to enter you or not. Yes, indeed, VHS and DVD 2000 Lover 2006. Jack Black was also in the Mario Bros. Movie. He was Bowser in the Mario Bros. Movie, and he's coming back to doing Bowser again in the new Mario Galaxy movie that's coming up next year.
Wow.
Well, you have to look around your house first, because if I add you the second and I hear stupid drama on your screen, you have to leave. Well, not for Jake Martin and Flick Love Returns; they're fine to stay. But ones I've never seen before, even if ones I've known for years, I have to ask them first if it's okay. I have to tell them, please check around the place first.
Yeah.
Because I do not accept background noises with this kind of stupid drama on that person's screen, and it forced me to start all over. No, that is not acceptable. But anyway, back to Gulliver's Travels. Yes, I know both of you guys don't have this movie yet. Even though I think you guys have some movies with Jack Black. Gulliver's Travels, that's done. Mr. Popper's Penguins with Jim Carrey. Here, I'm just going to blow through fast because I want to be able to let the others show their stuff. 3:30 my area.
And 1:30 in mine.
And 2:30 in mine.
We Bought a Zoo with Matt Damon. And also got Scarlett Johansson, which actually I'm going to say this the right way, Flick Liver Turns. Scarlett Johansson, who was Mindy in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I think I said this right. I think that's correct. Scarlett Johansson, who did, Mindy in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Yes.
And like in the one scene of the movie when Mindy's voiced by Scarlett Johansson says, Dad, your crown?
Well, I have both.
Says he has. He asks if you have Calling All Engines and Toss Magic Railroad on DVD or VHS, in DVD or VHS or both. Well, I think. Well,
I have both on DVD.
And of course, same thing with Calling All Engines. But he just doesn't have Magic Railroad on VHS. Flick Love Returns does not have Magic Railroad and Calling All Engines on VHS yet. But Jake Martin has Toss Magic Railroad on VHS and DVD, and Calling All Engines just on DVD.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get Calling All Engines on VHS.
And for that one, Jake Martin, I don't think you care if it's the black or white tape. But yeah, here's Robots.
I used to have the DVD of Robots in 2005, which was a widescreen edition, but I don't have that anymore.
Lady the Magic Railroad's asking you, do you want me to help you find... No, Jake Martin can do it himself.
No, thank you.
He can do it himself.
No, thank you, Lady the Magic Railroad.
He can do it himself, Lady the Magical Engine.
I can do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a kid anymore. We're all adults. We can find it our own way. Come on,
I'm an adult. I'm 21 years old.
I'm 27.
I'm 25. Well,
of course I have a job.
Quit asking that. I have a personal job. Flick Love Returns has a personal job. And Jake Martin has a personal job. Okay, but now that let's just stop discussing this. Let's please keep looking at Robots really quick, the movie from 2005. And then we look at Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief first, and then Sea of Monsters. Yes, I brought this up before, Flick Love Returns, how Percy Jackson's friend is Grover, not to be confused with Grover on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Well, this Grover is played by, in these movies, is played by a different actor, the character, basically. I don't think any of you guys have these movies on physical media yet. Oh my gosh, you'll love these movies. Yeah, you'll love these movies.
Excuse me?
I ain't getting no girlfriend.
I don't have one either.
I don't want a freaking girlfriend. I do not want to get married and have kids, because then my YouTube career would end for sure. But anyway. But anyway, we're almost done. Here's the rocker next, but this time on Blu-ray. Yeah, this is worth. Well, the movie is worth. Yeah, I brought this up. The movie's worth watching. Well, I have the Blu-ray. You guys can only get the DVD version. And here's the Jingle All the Way films. Here's the original Jingle All the Way from 1996 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, I know you have the VHS of it somewhere.
Yes, and here's my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers VHS. Doesn't have its case.
I probably could look up late after this is done, eventually soon, what the case looked like. It's just called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think
Yes, yes.
there's the original Jingle.
Now I'll show you. Here's Jingle All the Way. I have it on VHS.
I'll probably get the VHS again one of these days because I like it. The movie, yes. Because I liked owning it, yep. And here's the second Jingle All the Way with Larry the Cable Guy. And surprisingly, yes, he plays the character Larry the Cable Guy, who's the father of his particular daughter. You'll never believe this, Jake Barton. Well, you've seen Jingle All the Way 2 maybe a few times.
I still need to check it out.
Oh man, when you get to one particular scene of the movie, there's some Thomas Wooden Railway merchandise hanging on the store shelves. Like basically when Larry was played by Larry the Cable Guy, the father of his daughter. I don't know the dad's his last name, to be honest, because I don't know the name of the family in this movie, but anyway, yeah, Jingle All the Way 2 is done, and the last thing I have is Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick. Yes, Matthew Broderick, who did do the adult version of Simba in the 1994 version of The Lion King. And of course, Danny DeVito, who was in the live-action Dumbo and the Matilda movie from 1996. Yep. I should put the disc upside down for the DVD because I want to watch in widescreen rather than full screen. Or if I get the plain DVD, I don't think it honestly matters if I play it in widescreen or full screen. Oh, and I also got to show the Thomas releases. I also got to show the Thomas releases that got 20th Century Fox. Technically, when they got reprinted by 20th Century Fox, I got to show those too. Oh yeah. Let me show both the VHS and DVD of Steamies vs. Diesels because of the reasons why I'm showing because of the release. Steamies vs. Diesels got it said on the wiki it did get reprinted by 20th Century Fox, but I have the original VHS and DVD. Here's the DVD version of Steamies vs. Diesels, which I doubt I'll spot the Fox reprint of Steamies vs. Diesels because this original 2004 print is mostly widely produced. Yeah, particularly like when you get these DVDs of Steamies vs. Diesels and all the other because the only season 8 one you have is Track Stars, Jake Martin. All these other ones leading up to songs from the station, I'm sure you won't mind if it's the Fox reprint of these 4. Anyway, it's great to be an engine. I'm showing the original one because this also got a Fox reprint, but it still plays like the original 2004 DVD, which is good. Kind of like how I know when Flickler returns some of his Harry Potter DVDs, despite their reprint disc, they play like the original DVD. Yep, looks like this is going on, making it expanded more because I got not only do I have 2 copies of Thomas's Solar Celebration to show Jake Barn, but also the 2 copies of songs from the station. Here are the 2 Solar Celebration DVD copies. Okay, I was making sure which one to put up first. Here are the 2 DVD copies of songs from the station. Hang on a sec. I was just noticing something. I didn't notice that. I thought the paint spots were gone. Huh. Oh, no, they're still there. Crap. I forgot it because it's right where the blue tab is. There it is. Yeah, I still have to figure out how to get those paint spots off, but luckily, I know what I'm doing. Being careful with this. Anyways, now here's Calling All Engines, which Jake Barton, like I said, he says just as the DVD version. I've never spotted a 20th Century Fox print disc of this release either. I've seen the Solar Celebration one and songs from the station ones, but never of Calling All Engines. Because all I see is like the discs looks like this, but there's no Fox logo. The way you can tell where the Fox anti-piracy logo is on James right there. Yeah, we all know that goof. James's tender's not showing properly. Oh. But I guess since I'm holding Calling All Engines, Jake Barton, I gotta explain something now. The Unlucky Tug? Yes, his season 15 retrospective and Day of the Diesels thing came out just a few hours ago today, and he included the stupid part from Tale of the Brave with Percy being a stupid psycho meanie to Thomas during the portion of the talking about the special of Day of the Diesels.
Oh my gosh!
I had to put so many... I had to tell him, dude, what on earth is your problem? They said like that the Fallout's the similar way to Tale of the Brave? No! In the scene of Day of the Diesels, Percy asked Thomas, would you like to deliver the hose with me? But Thomas said, I'm sorry, Percy. But then...
that is false!
Because Thomas literally said to Percy, I'm sorry, Percy, I have to show Belle around somewhere around Sodor. And of course, like, it makes me so furious. Why does Percy have to get cross after feeling upset? That... Well, Sharon Miller wrote that special anyway, but I'm not going to murder that lady. Well, I was so surprised. I was also so surprised, Jake Barton. I was this scared to hear like Sir Topham Hatt yelling out the top of his lungs in Fire Flame, but I'm surprised like he only showed the image, but without playing the audio of Gordon getting so angry at Flynn saying, "No, I'm not on fire." But he did include the close-up of Sir Topham Hatt yelling at level 5 tolerance at Flynn that he's all wet. But I'm surprised he did show the clip with Dowager Hats. All surprised with Lady Hats saying, hold on to your hats.
Yeah, like, fizzling sticks and fenders! Hold on to your hats!
But he did include the funny part where it says, Fiery Flynn fudges it with Den. And of course, like, he did include the part from Tale of the Brave when he was talking about Day of the Diesels with Percy rushing back into Tidmouth Sheds, facing the wrong way. And then, of course... I had to put so many mean comments to him saying, dude, what I told you to, why will you not stop including these parts from Tale of the Brave? And I even told him through comment, we're not even at the Tale of the Brave retrospective yet. Why did you even include these parts? Unlucky Tug needs to seriously do stuff more nicer to his fans. And I still like that person, but he needs to seriously be more respectful to us stuff we don't like.
Yeah, but if not, then I have no choice but to probably make a stand-up post for him.
What? Yeah, because like I forgot to do that when he did his Solar's Finest on Percy when it first came out years ago. Well, I mean, he had to re-upload them due to stupid Mattel blocking them, but now, well, because we all know I'm so pleased that the CGI series is technically coming back for Thomas. There were some leaks of it on YouTube saying the CGI series might come back. Anyways, now let's move on to the next release, Track Stars. I have the individual copy, but it has the anti-piracy logo on Thomas's face. But I will hunt down the disc of the original 2006 DVD by itself. That's all I really need to do. Because I can look up Thomas DVD disc only. There might be a version of the disc that doesn't have the anti-piracy logo printed on Thomas's head like that on eBay. But this one plays like the original DVD, so I really don't need to switch it right now. Anyways, here's Tales from the Tracks. Still can't hunt down the VHS quite yet, because it's rare. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yeah, it is. Looks pretty neat. I forgot. Thanks for saying that when I was showing it earlier, COR Enable. Yeah, all DVD versions of Calling Legends. Well, the original one is the best of Calling Legends, not the Lionsgate reprint or the Universal re-release. I stay away from the Universal re-release of Calling All Legends at all cost. Oh, that's cool. VHS and DVD 2006. You're going to watch Home Alone tonight. I'll watch it sometime in December because Christmas is coming up in less than a month. And it's because this month is already coming to an end for November. But yeah, here's Tales from the Tracks, the individual copy. Because now I'm not really sure, Jake Barney, because now I really... Well, even though I know what I'm doing, because I want to get the CD version of Best of Thomas and James, but put them over the CD version, the CD cover arts with the CD copies inside, over the... But put a 2-disc DVD case over their artwork with the free inside music CD sampler. Because I think what I might have to do, because I don't like cutting off the artwork on DVD artwork that much, probably not a good idea, because even though I want to have the CD versions of Best of Thomas and James, but if I did that, I would probably have to get the lunchbox set of this, Best of Percy and Races, Rescues, and Runaways, despite I don't want to do that. Because those come with Lionsgate reprints of Best of Percy and Races, Rescues, and Runaways, but this has the original casing inside for this release. Or I guess I could just get another individual copy of Tales from the Tracks, or get it because I don't think I minded getting the slim case version of Tales from the Tracks, honestly. I remember getting it from Target with Silver Percy back in the day. Anyways, next up to Come Ride the Rails. Both of us have that, Jake Martin. I'm going to show the Steam Engine Stories box set eventually later on, because it's also a box set by 20th Century Fox. Luckily, I got rid of the Lionsgate print disc that plays the Lionsgate trailers, despite it has the old-style Entertainment logo on the disc. Luckily, I got rid of it. But the casing is the original, which is good. Whoops, I showed it backwards. Well, it happens in a lot of people's videos. They actually show the back of her first, then spine, then front. Anyways, Milkshake Muddle. I know we used to be friends with this one YouTuber, which I won't say his name, Jake Martin, but does he prefer the lazy menu? But this has great quality, but a menu with poor quality, but what was the thing I'm supposed to say? Well, it doesn't really matter. Which one does he prefer for this and Ultimate Friendship Adventures? Does he prefer a good menu with poor quality, but great quality, but this has a lazy menu? I would say the quality for this DVD is better than Ultimate Friendship Adventures is. Honestly. And I think, like, since I can't get this in the Whistle Express collection or that 4-disc box set, Jake Barn, that comes with this Engines and Escapades, which is coming up later on, this Engines and Escapades and Songs from the Station, that I'm not going to get, so I'll probably just get 3 Wooden Train bonus packs of this release to get all those characters. Because, of course, get the Wooden Train bonus packs with the Wooden Railway versions of Caroline and Duncan, and, of course, the one particular bonus train pack of Milkshake Bottle that comes with a Take-Along Clarabelle. To have this on DVD 4 times, just to prove that this DVD has its faults, but despite the menu's lazy, the quality's great. It is worth purchasing, Sierra and April. You could just look it up on eBay. Just look up Milkshake Muddle DVD. That means I'll probably have to get the 3 Wooden Train bonus packs of this release, Jake Barn, but just avoid the one with Thomas. I'll probably get the ones with the Wooden Railway Caroline and Duncan for Wooden Railway, but for the Take-Along item, it's Clarabelle. Despite I don't want to own Take-Along too much, but I just want to own this DVD on 4 times anyway. So yeah, I'm not getting this in Whistle Express collection, and I'm not getting this in that 4-disc pack with Engines and Escapades and Songs from the Station. And one other DVD. And next up, I'm going to be showing my 3 whopping copies of Carnival Capers. Yep, 3 whopping copies of Carnival Capers. Oh, I threw my elbow for a second. Oh, here we go. There's my first 3 of Carnival Capers. That one stays in my main collection. It's got the slipcover. And here are 2 other copies of Carnival Capers, Jake Martin. Mostly just came in lots, but I'll probably just have to replace these cases, honestly. I think no matter if the paper's ripped like that, I could probably just get a replacement case. Oh, yeah, there's a crack in the case. Oops. I do not know how that happened. Ugh. And here's this copy of Carnival Capers, which, yes, I know that case used to be my Come Ride the Rails copy, but honestly, I could have just kept it in there, honestly. And next up, my 2 copies of Engines and Escapades. Here's the slipcover edition with that's hard to find. And here's the version where I put the Valentine's Day packaging over the spare 20th Century Fox copy. Yep. I did not bother opening up the Valentine's Day cards. I kept them sealed because I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. I don't have a personal job, even though I'm not supposed to say this out loud, Jake Barton. I do not go to schools to give out Valentine's Day cards. I don't have a personal job like that. Even though it was fun to do it back in my school days, I just don't do that anymore. And crap. Oh, here we go. Well, at least it wasn't in the frame. That's good. Now here's the Steam Engine Stories box set. Yep. Almost done. And then the last thing is just the one particular Hit Favorites DVD that I have that's the 20th Century Fox logo. Alright, this is the last one, and then you guys can show off your things. Alright, there it is. Now I'm done showing my stuff. Okay. Oh, you do see or enable? Oh, well, that's fine. It doesn't matter if it's slipcover or not. What the heck was that noise?
Oh, that was just sometimes my wheelchair sometimes squeaks.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard some other
if
noise.
your wheelchair. Yeah. It's kind of annoying if those wheels squeak.
Yeah, I
I'm-
can see that.
Well, other things wheels can squeak, but anyway, not just people's personal wheelchairs with people who have personal disabilities. It's other things. By the way, see Enable says in the live chat, for me it lacks its slip. Oh, slip cover, yeah. Well, I know you. That's a shame you don't have yours with a slip cover, Enable, but I'm glad I have mine with a slip cover.
Yeah. I have
Yep,
Horton.
there's
This one has Jim Carrey and Steve Carell.
Both do awesome in that movie.
This is one of the only 20th Century Fox DVD that I have with a flipper disc where you could watch it either in full screen or widescreen.
Yep, some of my DVDs do that too. Oh, he's saying to you he's telling you pretty nice stuff. Split returns. He's telling you
Thanks,
Yeah.
CEO 100 Able. Here's iRobot. This one has Will Smith. This is a 2010 reprint of a 2004 DVD, but I have checked, and it does play like the original 2004 DVD. And I know Jake Martin might have showed this off on VHS without a case. I have it too,
Yeah.
but I have it on DVD.
Yep, there's that again. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
But on DVD, of course.
Yep. And
Yep. That's got full artwork on the disc.
yes,
John,
and
better
it's 2003 DVD.
Yep. I know you guys have not seen the new Power Rangers movie from 2017 quite yet.
I think I saw it.
Oh, I have too back in 2017. I think it was good despite there was language all over the place. I still liked it still.
Here is Say Anything. This is a 2009 20th anniversary edition DVD as the film originally came out in 1989.
Yep. Accurate to put out to re-release the DVD.
And it still has artwork intact, even though it's a 2009 DVD.
Yep.
And I know Movie Game Lover 98 showed off the rest of the Simpsons sets, but I also have the complete second and third season DVDs that.
Oh yeah, I'm still trying to finish showing the rest of my 20th Century Fox VHS. So here's Casper: A Spirit Beginning, Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
Now here's Home Alone 3, Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy, Star Wars Episode 1 and 2 without their cases, and X-Men.
I was like, what happened to their? I thought you had their cases originally, but now I don't know where their cases are. Like, where did their cases go?
Well, I have their artworks printed off the internet, but I need to find like these kind of clear cases.
Or you could just find another copy with their slip covers. Even if it's got a tape inside, you could just use it for the slip covers.
And here's the season 3 DVD of The Simpsons.
Yep, we know that was advertised on the Simpsons video game on last generation platforms, The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yep.
Well, I guess it took Fox a while to put all the season sets on DVD in the 2000s, despite those seasons were in the 80s.
Excuse me. All right, that's it for that's all my 20th Century Fox VHS tapes. Now for the DVDs. Here's my Wallace and Gromit DVD. The first 3 adventures. For some reason, these 2 are low pitched, but this one is normal pitched.
Yeah,
Well,
we can agree that normal pitched is better than low pitched.
Yeah, I was like, 20th Century Fox and CBS Fox, what are y'all doing? Why did you put a Grand Day Out and the wrong trousers in low pitch, but you put a close shave in normal pitch? Should y'all put these 2 barnacle heads in normal pitch?
Yes. This also applies with some Warner Brothers DVDs of the Looney Tunes Golden Collection, primarily the first volume of it, with some shorts being in low pitch as well, like Seriously WB.
Well,
yeah, Warner Brothers.
Well, there is the Incredible Adventures of Wallace and Gromit that has these 3 shorts, but I don't think these 3 are low pitched because I saw it in a DVD opening and closing video. So, yeah, not only a close shave is in normal pitch, but a Grand Day Out and the wrong trousers are in normal pitch, if I'm not mistaken.
Ugh. Well, I've never watched anything Wallace and Gromit, so
Okay, and here's my Simpsons DVDs completed, seasons 1 up till 20.
Wow!
And episode compilations, Treehouse of Horror, Christmas 1 and 2, Gone Wild, Bart Wars, Reverence to Star Wars,
Which 20th Century Fox already put out.
And Kiss and Tell, the story of their love, and the Simpsons movie. Full screen.
The movie. I have the full screen DVD too of the Simpsons movie, but I will get the widescreen DVD soon.
And Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3. 3 prequel trilogies in full screen. I'm still missing the original, also in full screen. Like this.
Yep, that blue one means, full screen, yep.
An Ice Age 5 movies, complete collection. First 5.
I still gotta watch the other ones. I only watched the first Ice Age. I still need to watch the Meltdown up to the other ones.
Well, I have 2 copies of the Meltdown. This one, I have it in widescreen. So, and this one, I have it in full screen. I picked it up from FYE. So I'm gonna have to think if I should get rid of the widescreen version of Ice Age: The Meltdown and put the full screen in this one.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough decision, but keeping the full screen one, Jaguar, because we never got Ice Age 2: The Meltdown on VHS in America.
Of course not. And here's a Mammoth Christmas special, and last but not least, Jingle All the Way 2 on DVD.
Yeah. All right.
Now, the last 20th Century Fox DVD release that I have is Young Frankenstein.
Yep.
Now, if you're wondering why there is a Warner Home Video sticker on here, is because this case originally came from a Sesame Street DVD.
And CEO 100 Abel says good Star Wars DVDs. Jake Morton. Oh, thank you, CEO 100 Abel. And nice Ice Age movie releases as well.
All right. That was all my 20th Century Fox release.
Oh, did you? Hopefully, you showed your episode 2 Attack of the Clones. I'm asking Flip Returns if he did his showed his Star Wars episode 2 Attack of the Clones full screen DVD.
Oh, I'm gonna go get that right now.
Okay.
And here's most of my Hit Entertainment DVDs that have 20th Century Fox logos. Well, let's see. Steam Engine Stories,
Does those 3 in there?
Milkshake Muddle, Carnival Capers, and Engines and Escapades, Live Hot Potatoes from the Wiggles, and Wiggle Dancing, live in the USA. And can you sing that song for Barney and Friends? Whole video, of course. Ultimate Adventure Collection from Bob the Builder, Scrambler to the Rescue, Top Team, New to the Crew. Oh man, I put these two Kipper DVDs in the reverse order. Here's Cuddly Critters from 2004 and Tiger Tales from 2005. Well, Cuddly Critters doesn't have the 20th Century Fox logo on the disc, but Tiger Tales does.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, at least you showed Wiggle Dancing live in the USA because that was the only Wiggles DVD I had that was by 20th Century Fox. But now there's
Here is Star Wars 2 Attack of the Clones. This is the only Star Wars DVD that I have, and it's a 2-disc release and full screen.
Oh, I must forget. Here's my Barney DVD. It's time for counting.
Here is disc 2 of Star Wars Attack of the Clones with the special features. All right. There's
okay. It's your stuff, Flip Returns. Now Jake Varn has to finish showing up his. Been going on for almost 2 hours.
And CEO 100 April says the 20th Century Fox DVD releases of Thomas, Bob the Builder are fabulous too. Oh, thanks, CEO 100 April.
And
oh yeah, really
and
thanks
I only
indeed.
have one Thomas and Friends DVD from 20th Century Fox that is the original.
Okay, all right.
Here it is, Milkshake Muddle.
I showed that earlier on. Jake Varn showed his. Now yours.
Yeah, I see your copy does not have that little booklet, but mine does.
Yep, I still have mine with the paper with the pamphlet inside. Despite it has a little rip on it because I've had it for years. Art. Yep, Jake Varn's still showing his Barney DVD.
Yes, yes, it's time for counting.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I know the 20th Century Fox logo's on the case, and on the disc, but even though the logo's not showing on the actual disc, they don't show it on Barney DVDs till 2007.
Yeah. Same also applies to Thomas and Friends DVDs too. They don't really show the 20th Century Fox logo on their DVDs at the very end of them until that year.
I'm gonna put that back because I don't think I'm gonna show y'all what. I'm not gonna show you what trailers does this have. Probably not today.
Well, you have to be careful with uploading those trailers from the DVD because, well, not just to avoid copyright reasons, but also yes, because there might be Angelina Ballerina trailers on there, and whatnot. All right. So I think we all showed our 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection releases.
Yep.
All right. Now I'll show you, just for fun. I know both of you guys are still Flick Club Returns has the individual seasons of the Flintstones, but I know you're missing this complete series box set of the Flintstones. Oh my gosh. This box set's really easy to find, Jake Martin. Everywhere. Just everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know when I got my copy I've brought this up before, Jake Martin, how my copy came with 2 large clear DVD cases. I think yours might come the same way as me if you get the complete series of the Flintstones on DVD soon. I brought this up before. Everyone knows about the Flintstones, all that stuff. Yeah, particularly I know this Flick Returns. So I know for Fred Flintstone, he goes, "Wilma, where is it?"
Yeah.
And for Barney, I think both this time we'll take turns going with each character. I did Fred Flintstone, Wilma, where is it? Wilma, where is it?
All right. As for Barney, he goes like, "Oh, hiya, Fred. Well, like you say, there goes a henpecked husband."
Yeah, it is fabulous, Seymour Naval, and yes, we know Wilma Flintstone. Jake Martin's back. He had to go take care of something.
Yeah, I have to pack up some of my stuff with me, like my iPad and something else.
Luckily, those weren't in the frame. Well, yeah, as we were doing Flick Club Returns, I was going to see if I could remember how to do Wilma Flintstone's impression.
I think she goes, "Fred!" What?
Yeah, and then I think Betty goes like,
"Oh, Barney Rubble." That's how the original B. Benaderet did Betty, at least.
yeah. And of course the 2 baby characters for Bam Bam Rubble, he goes, "Bam Bam!"
And Pebbles goes, yeah.
I'm surprised she does those Googa Gaga words instead of, unlike how in Dragon Tales, the Dragon Tales episodes when the Just for Laughs episode, when Finn actually said "baby little," like kind of like this. Yeah, like basically because, baby little. Yeah. Yeah, I also do know this, Jake Barney, because I was still doing the impressions of these characters from Flintstones with Flick Love Returns. I wanted to tell you this.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, it's gotta go. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, well, he left, but I guess, well, I just have to do something else till he gets back. Flick Love Returns, and it's already 4:15 in my area. Well, I guess I'll hold this up for. Well, nah, we already did the Flintstones. I think we could do this Flick Love Returns. We'll start from the Sesame Street Muppets laughs, and a lot of these I do know off the top of my head, but I think the only one you'll do it after I'll start with Elmo's laugh and you'll do Zoe's laugh, but everyone else I can do just perfectly. But basically, I'll start from Elmo's.
I think that's how Zoe laughs. That is probably the hardest laugh to do because you have to like really suck your air up to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you have to go. It's time for your lunch. Okay, you enjoy your personal lunch, Sr. Navel. I'll keep having at it. I'll certainly have a great day. I'll see you in December, Sr. Navel. AK, it's getting close to Christmas.
Yeah. And it's actually going to be snowing tomorrow where I'm at.
Personal weather where you're at. Gonna get some personal snow. Yeah. I think I was trying to do the other ones after Zoe, where I think all of them go. I think I'll just do Bert and Ernie's. Ah! That was Bert. And then the count. Ah, ah, ah.
And as for Oscar the Grouch, he goes.
And then Cookie Monster's. Ha, ha, ha. And then Big Bird's.
Yeah. And as for Telly Monster, I think he goes.
Yeah. Oh, and of course Oh yeah, and I do know this one when. Yes, Oscar's gonna read Slimy the story of Trash Gordon, particular chapter.
like, for example, chapter 453 in The Adventures of Trash Gordon.
Yeah, and then of course they announce what number and letters Sesame Street has been brought to you today. I think for that one you said chapter 400 something.
453.
453. I think Trash Gordon says which letter and number.
Yeah, I
think
remember
for that.
And I think in the season 37 premiere episode, he reads that chapter and he's like, and in that chapter he's like, we last saw our hero on the planet Spaghetti, and he was about to be mushed by a massive, menacing meatball.
Yeah. The menacing meatball chapter. I think I remember that chapter.
Yeah, and then at the end of that, Gordon from Sesame Street, not to be confused with Gordon the Big Engine from Thomas and Friends, but Gordon from Sesame Street, he goes, Sesame Street has been brought to you today by the letter M and by the number 4.
And then, of course, Slimy says, read more.
And he's like, no more, Slimy. That's all for now. It's time for you to get some shut-eye, little guy. There'll be more trash tomorrow. And then...
Yeah.
And then at the very end, he goes, hey, are you still here? I told you. No more Trash Gordon until tomorrow.
Yeah. And yes, of course, Or I do in this portion, the movie of Elmo, The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, when Bert tells Ernie to stop the movie, it's just, Ernie, stop the movie.
Yeah. Oh, there's a part from this film that I remember where Zoe accidentally rips Elmo's blanket, and Elmo's like, Zoe, look what you did. And then he says, Zoe's not Elmo's friend anymore!
Another instance where they would just break up their friendship, just like in that one particular 1999 episode.
Yes, the one where Elmo didn't get a chance to play with the Zoe mobile because Zoe wouldn't let Elmo play with it.
Yep.
And of course, there was the one where she annoyed Elmo with that Rocco Rock. When he's like, and then finally, when it came time for Elmo to say the number of the day, Rocco says it before Elmo!
Because both of their names technically rhyme, but anyway. Yeah.
And then there's a freak out moment where it's like, oh no! Elmo is not playing with Rocco or you anymore! Elmo's going to play by himself!
Or I do know this portion of the Dragon Tales episode when Emmy gets so pissed off at Max in Quetzal's Magic Pop-Up Book, when she gets so pissed off at him saying, no fair, Max! My turn is before yours!
Like
when they're going in space, but Emmy's so pissed off at Max saying, hey, no fair, Max, my turn is before yours. Or I think it's no fair, my turn is before yours, Max.
yeah. And of course, what about this portion earlier in the episode when he's like, we'll finish it later after we run! We're trapped!
No, we're not. It's our story. We can imagine anything.
Oh, then I imagine nothing!
Whoa! Whoa, that was close.
And, what about how? I'll tell you how. We can't! We're locked in!
I'm definitely sure that's Treasure Hunt, because before Emmy says, there's gotta be something we can do to get out of this. Right, Woody?
Yeah,
I know how to do Woody the Doors impression.
Yeah, and my name is Woody. Now, all you have to do is put these shapes into these holes.
You can find 2 carved out of the carved dragon head. The white pearls are in the fountain. Oh, Jake Martin's back. Okay. Luckily, we did something early. Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. What? Probably something
dad,
personal.
My dad was calling me and asked me if I want to go to my brother's house, and I decided no, thank you.
Oh, that's why you were probably away for a little bit. Well, you should have asked him way earlier before you joined. You should have asked him hours ago. You should have discussed your plans, your personal plans. But anyway, never mind. While you were away, Jake Martin, well, I was gonna tell you to address this, Jake Martin. Like, I know I took that spare Thomas model, Tomy model that I know the part of the chassis was broken, but I just wanted the replacement shell for this Tomy Thomas that I had from the train convention for a year. Basically, since the side rods were kind of molded onto the wheels together, I had to use like a metal silverware fork from my kitchen for this trick to get the side rods off so I wouldn't bend them. I think. But now that's like all the hair's taken off those spare side rods, now when I pull the side rods off the wheels, they won't bend anymore. That's what I learned the hard way as a kid, but I watched some guys' Trackmaster restoration videos on Thomas Trackmaster trains. That's like, you have to use like some silverware metal fork from your kitchen for that trick. I don't know if you watch those Trackmaster restoration videos, Jake Barn. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably. Well, this guy used a fork from his kitchen to get the side rods when he was restoring Thomas Trackmaster trains. That's what I did with the Thomas. I used a fork from my kitchen for that trick. And no, plastic ones don't count. You have to use actual metal silverware because you have to let the shiny metal thing get into the plastic to like pull it off, basically. I was tell you this, Jake Barn, but I'm not going to pull it out. I think. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll tell you some more things, and I'll stop like a little bit after 4:30. Yeah. So for Alice in Wonderland, Jake Barn, I don't know what VHS and DVD you'll get of the animated Alice in Wonderland. For the DVD version, I doubt it's the 2004 one or the 2009 one. Because I'm sure you don't have any Disney movies that got a Gold Classic Collection VHS. And of course, well, I guess I'll say this for you as well, Folklore Turns. I know what episode to avoid in season 4, where every character does cry except for Betty Rubble.
Oh, that's the episode where Dino runs away.
Dino disappears is what it's called, right?
Yes, it is.
I will not watch it. Luckily, I have these disc-based formats. I can stay away from the episode at all cost. Kind of like my iCarly sets, I can stay away from these episodes I don't like anymore.
Yeah. In addition to that, in that episode, Pebbles cries multiple times later in the episode.
God. Oh God, that's as bad as Finn's crying over and over in that god awful Finn's Blankie episode. So even like if everybody cries in the Dino disappears episode, Pebbles does it over and over again.
Yes.
But no Bam Bam Rubble. No, it's just Pebbles is the only baby in the episode.
Yeah, there are some episodes I've seen where Pebbles cries a few times, but it's not over and over again. It's like in separate scenes, but
even though yes, the actress who voiced Pebbles has been gone for decades.
Yeah, the person who does Pebbles also does Wilma as well.
Yeah, but may she rest in peace, though.
Yes.
Let's see. Yes, and I also will bring this up. I think what I'll do next Friday. Well, on Friday, guys. Today's Saturday. I forgot to say Saturday. Well, coming up on Friday, I should say, since it's already past the yesterday Friday. I think yes, Friday the 6th. Yeah, I think it's the 6th.
Actually,
No, 5th.
5th.
Well, the 5th. Well, yes, the 5th. Yes, coming up on Friday the 5th. I think what I'll do, next week I'll do my final Guess the Voice impression stream, and I don't care if it's from Christmas stuff or non-Christmas stuff. Now I'll bring this up. And that'll be at 7:30 my personal area.
Yeah, which will be 5:30 at my time.
Yeah. So yes, I hope both of you guys will join my last and third and final Guess the Voice impression stream 2025 edition on Friday the 5th at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah. I'm going to try to see if I can make it. There may be a possibility that I may not be able to, but I can at least try.
Okay, well, I'm sure Jake Barton's hearing about this too. He'll probably... He says Jake Barnes will probably maybe try to join too on Friday. Well, he's been hearing what we've been saying, so.
I can hear y'all. I'll try joining in.
Okay, yes. Friday the 5th at 7:30 p.m. my area. My last and final Guess the Voice impression stream 2025 edition. And
Yeah.
it don't matter if it's Christmas stuff or not. Because like one particular Christmas movie, they tend to skip the holidays, which is the Christmas with the Cranks movie with Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. So like that Guess the Voice impression stream I'm doing on Friday. It doesn't matter if I do Christmas impressions from Christmas movies or shows or non-Christmas stuff, or at least like stuff where it is winter, where it is winter, but there's just no Christmas stuff happening. Those are technically allowed to be impressed as well next Friday. But anyways, let's go back to talk. Let's just keep talking about normal other things, and then I will probably stop in a few minutes.
Yeah, and then I have some important things coming up on the 6th and the 7th. I have a couple of orchestra shows today after your stream.
Okay, so well, luckily your shows are after the 5th.
Thankfully, because if that were to happen on the 5th, I would have not been able to come here at all. But thankfully the shows are on the 6th and the 7th, which is a Saturday, and Sunday was Sunday.
Yeah. Luckily I checked the calendar as well because it's rare for the very we all know that sometimes the very first day of a new month does land on a Monday sometimes. Well, not just December, but other months as well. It's random months that occurs. But anyway, I see I'm proving a point. But anyway, yeah. But you know something else I'm trying to do, Jake Barn? I really want to get the Playrail Percy that comes with a. I want to get the Playrail Percy, but I know it's got the CGI face on the packaging, but it's got this Playrail Percy from like the face from the 2000s, and it comes with that laughing. With the Troublesome Truck's mouth, who's laughing slightly, because I like to call those Troublesome Trucks up there the real laughing Troublesome Trucks, because their mouths are wide open. Well, that one comes in gray. That one particular Troublesome Truck who's laughing with his mouth semi-open, the one that came with that Hit Toy Company splatter back in the day that I remember getting from Target, but it comes in a gray color instead of a black color. But I want to get that one with the Playrail Percy, but that Percy, every time I try to search it up, it's got that Percy with the CGI face. But even though I don't mind if I got that CGI Percy, if it's got the CGI Percy on the box and the face will be the CGI Percy on that Playrail Percy, because I could use a Playrail Percy in CGI.
Oh, yes. So do I, movie and game lover.
Like, you have that Percy? You have the Percy?
I don't have Playrail Percy yet, so...
Oh, okay. Well, I'm telling you that there's the Percy where it's got the CGI promo on the box, but the model will have the CGI face on the model as the actual model itself.
Yes, I'll get the one with his model face, and the other one with his CGI one.
I'm just thinking about doing that too, so not only because I don't mind if I have both of them, despite they have different faces. I could use some extra rolling stock I could brought up. If I get two Tomy of the Playrail Tobys, despite the CGI Toby is the promo on the box, but the model is from the 90s, like that one. If I get two of them, like yes, I said I'd get two of them. I could use them to make Henrietta with the face, and use that beat up Henrietta to make a custom Hannah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, that Playrail Gordon, which comes with an extra express coach. I could have a CGI Playrail Gordon. Maybe that's another reason I could probably paint over one of those express coaches that I have that's green, but paint them blue like the two blue special passenger cars that Gordon got in season 10's Emily the Special Cars.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on like how many coaches Gordon pulls in the episode, because come on, Gordon never really pulls less than 2 coaches in the show. He rarely does that. Usually it's like 3 or 4 coaches he pulls. I mean, I don't mind the episodes where Gordon's only pulling 3 coaches, because usually the model crew don't have enough room to put so many coaches on Gordon's Express. Well, particularly in the... Oh my gosh, what is it? The season 7-episode Best Dress Engine when Gordon's cross. He doesn't like to be decorated. He's pulling 4 Green Express coaches. But that's due to the mall crew doing what they can with their models because they don't have enough spare rolling stock. So that's why they had to film some scenes where Gordon can only pull 3 express coaches in the TV series. But I could actually get that Playrail Thomas that you have, Jake Barn, that has a CGI face, so I could have a Playrail Annie Clarabelle in CGI.
Yeah.
Well, you just have the Playrail Thomas by himself, but I think you might have the Annie Clarabelle.
Yes, I got Playrail Thomas and Annie and Clarabelle with their CGI faces, so...
I was thinking of getting that as well, since I want to compare it to that Thomas, well, in a video soon, once I get it eventually. That Thomas, the picture book one, and that one right here. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that too, but just don't get the Edward. It looks horrible. The Playrail Edward in Japanese and with the lineup looks horrible. They made him look the same side rod length as Gordon and Henry, despite his side rods are shorter than them. I know you probably...
What were the toy manufacturers even thinking when they were making that Edward?
Well, maybe they just didn't realize they didn't have a budget to make the side rod fit into the middle hole, so they just used an ordinary side rod. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, they didn't have a choice to do that, Movie and Game Lover.
But if I... Well, yeah. And of course... Yeah, I know the only 2 Magic Railroad Thomas characters I'm missing in Tomy are Diesel 10 and Lady. But particularly, I don't think I care which version of Lady and Diesel 10 I get. But I do know, if, like I said, if I got that Gordon Jake Barn, the Playrail one or even that James that comes with the brake van, that Tomy Playrail James that's got where the tender's not connected through wires, but it can be uncoupled from James.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of getting that one of these days, because even if they say the brake van looks like it's from the Skarloey Railway, but it can be used as standard gauge brake vans. Well, you have to look at that Playrail James from somebody's YouTube video. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I guess I'll explain something else normally very quickly to address the important news for Friday. Just another reminder, Friday at 7:30 p.m., the 5th of December, my last and final Guess the Voice impression stream for 2025. Yeah, this is all the reason I wanted to get the last stream of 2025 for this Friday out of the way, so that way I can do other things around the month of December.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm going to do it the upcoming Friday. Yes, on the 5th. Again, yes, my last The Guest Voice Impression stream, Part 3, 2025 edition on Friday. Just so I can get it out of the way, so I can take care of other things before Christmas comes around. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I'll do. Anyway. All right. I think I'll just do one impression since I'll just go ahead and do one impression. I'll go ahead and stop this stream. All right. I guess I'll just do one random impression, I guess. And I guess I'll just do the impression very well off the top of my head. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one very well off the top of my head is this. One morning, Henry stopped at Edward's station. "Hello, Henry," said Edward. You look splendid. I was pleased to hear your happy whistle yesterday. Thank you, Edward, whistled Henry. Shh. Can you hear something? It sounds like Gordon, said Edward. And it ought to be Gordon. But Gordon never whistled like that. It was Gordon. He came rushing down the hill at a tremendous rate. He didn't look at Henry, and he didn't look at Edward. He screamed straight through the station and disappeared. Well, said Edward, it isn't wrong, chuckled Henry, but we just don't do it. And he told Edward what Gordon had said.
Yeah. That was the Carlin version of Whistles and Sneezes.
Yes, yeah, which can be found on Daisy and Other Thomas Stories and or DVD retail. Percy Takes the Plunge and Best of Gordon.
Yeah, and Gordon's broken whistle will sound like this. Oh, it's loud!
Whoa, that was really loud.
Take
Yeah.
Gordon away and stop that noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you get Best of Gordon on VHS, it will have the echo version of Whistles and Sneezes, and yes, Gordon's broken whistle would get into your ears just like it got into mine. Like,
What?
goodness me,
Even-
it's loud!
But even though I thought on the Best of Gordon VHS and DVD, they got rid of the echoed soundtracks from the Daisy VHS.
It's probably the unechoed one.
Well, in
on
Best
the
of
DVD.
Gordon, it's not echoed. Well, on the DVD, it's unechoed, but you said for some reason on the VHS it might be echoed.
Yeah, when I watched Best of Gordon on VHS, they used the echoed version.
Oh my god. Maybe that's another reason people should own the DVD of Best of Gordon better than the VHS.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. Yeah. So I guess that since I did my impression, since you addressed something about the episode Whistles and Sneezes, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I'll go ahead and end off the stream.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I will
Yep,
see you next time.
Yep, see you on Friday for my last Guess the Voice Impression stream 2025 edition, the very last one I'll be doing for this year.
All right. Talk to you later.
See you later.
All right, I guess I'll see you in the next stream. What day?
Friday, December 5th.
On Friday of next month. Okay.
Yep, indeed.
So, see you next month.
See you next month. Ding ding indeed. As he ding himself out with Toby. Well, anyways, yep, hopefully you guys enjoy this very cool stream indeed, showing my 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection stream. Yep, the stream showing my 20th Century Fox Home Media Collection releases with friends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and stick around for my next stream coming up on Friday, guys, for the last one of 2025. My third and last Guess the Voice Impression stream 2025 edition, involving some Christmas stuff. So yep, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that in the next month on Friday of December the 5th at 7:30 p.m. That's it, everyone. Bye for now, and have a great rest of November, and see you guys on December 5th for my third and last Guess the Voice Impression stream, Friday, December 5th, 7:30 p.m. Yep. Goodbye for now, everyone.